Hello.
We got the new pop socket.
Thanks for that. Yeah, cheers for that. Go on, off you go. So, as you know, if you watch my channel regularly, I got the new iPhone, the 12 Pro Max, and I love it. The only issue I've got is that it is mega heavy, and it's hard to use with one hand. The issues that I've got is that due to some mobility issues, I can't cradle the phone like that and still reach the top. It's just not possible. Now, I've been using a pop socket on my phones for years, absolute years, and I had this really fabulous Daisy one on my iPhone 7, which I tried to transfer over to my new iPhone, but when I removed it, the gel went all crap and all that, and I was really pissed off, and Amazon wouldn't do anything about it. They said I had to get in touch with PopSocket, but getting in touch with them is impossible.
Yeah.
Excuse me, I've got a frog in my throat. Then a friend of mine said to me, well, have you looked at the Popwallet? Popwallet? I said, no, what's that? So she sent me a picture and I fell in love. Now, I love Daisy style things, so I managed to find a Daisy one. It's just arrived. Literally just arrived. And I know it is that because it's got pop sockets written down there. First and foremost, the tracking is absolutely useless. I was alerted to the tracking number for both Parcel Force and GLS. GLS is the tracking in the Netherlands, and Parcel Force just said logistics created right up until this morning. GLS said it had left the warehouse that night, the night I ordered it, and then no more updates until this morning. Both of them updated this morning, and it is now 10:37 and it's just arrived. So, the tracking is a bit crap.
Today we are opening the parcel.
But we're going to open this and we're going to review it because I've never had a Popwallet before and I don't know anything about them, but my friend highly recommended them. So, I'm just going to open it so you guys can't see my address, because,
I did say when the post happened, I said post.
Post! You did. So.
Here.
That's really nice.
Oh,
That is really... Look at that. It's got daisies. This is so sweet. Love it. Right. Pick up the tab. Drop some style. It's a phone wallet. It's a grip. It's a stand. Is there anything it won't do? Now, the only issue I've got is that I don't want the pop socket right in the middle, because I don't hold it like that, because then I can't reach the keyboard very comfortably. So I hold my pop socket. The pop socket itself is going to have to go there.
I like your new pop socket. Everyone, do you like Mum's pop socket?
Which means that... Right, let's get it out. I'm either going to have to hold it slightly higher, or I'm going to have to turn this upside down, which is what I'm thinking I'm going to do, is turn it upside down. Thankfully, I don't have a directional pattern. Wallet sticks to smooth, hard, flat, non-silicone surfaces. Well, I don't have a case on my phone. Yes, I know, but I don't. God, I don't like their packaging at all. Can't get into it. Oh man, that's tough to get into, you guys. I can't cut it with the scissors because my scissors only go so far. Good old craft knife, eh? Right, so take it out of the packaging once you finally manage to open it. Remove liner and stick wallet to device. Align pill shape and slide left to lock back on. Oh, I see.
Mum, I've got his monsters.
I don't like how easily that comes out. I mean, I twiddle my pop socket all the time. I really don't like how easily that comes out. Is that literally how you do it? You just twirl it into place. That's going to come undone all the time. I can see it.
Yeah. The yellow light.
Apparently, you're only supposed to twist it when it's closed. Oh, I see. Yeah. If you put it on when it's closed, the back, it then kind of locks it into place.
But if you want it out, you just had to turn it the other way.
So that's my sticky.
Sticky. And that's
So
that.
if I put it there, all right. Now I'm just guessing because. Let's click that.
You are beep watch. Everyone, did you hear that beep from the watch? Because it always happens. So
It is ever so slightly too high for me. So I think I'm going to have to put mine on upside down.
Mommy.
That feels better to put it on upside down. So I think that's what I'm going to have to do. Now apparently, let's grab a
card. I found that.
You did.
I was stuck.
Let me just grab a store card because it doesn't matter if you guys see any details on that. Apparently all you do is you just slide it in like that.
Wow.
And then to get it out.
Just do it like
Okay.
that.
Right, so I'm going to put this on upside down because I think that is going to be the best way for me. Because I like to have my hand comfortable for the keyboard, which is going to be about here.
So you know what it looks like now.
So yeah, I'm actually going to line the top of the wallet up with the bottom of my phone. Okay.
Are you going live
Shh,
tonight?
please.
Are you going live tonight?
No. Right, so
I've got his monsters trapped.
that's, of course, hoping that the cards won't fall out when they're... Yeah, they're not going to fall out. All right, they have to be pushed to get them out. Right, so...
I have an idea to take them out.
Push...
Let's do my plan.
Right. Remove liner and stick wallet to device. Is it really just as easy as that then? Yeah, that feels good. I'm now going to actually firmly press that down to give it a bit of oomph. So they don't send you a spare lining. If you decide to remove it, that's it. So I actually prefer my cards coming out of the bottom, I think. not going to come out anytime soon. That feels more comfortable for me to use that there. Yeah, that does. That feels more comfortable. That's in exactly the right place for me. So if you are someone who likes your pop socket low to make it easier for you to access the keyboard, then I would recommend you turn the wallet upside down on the Pro Max, okay? Because the whole point of me having a pop socket is because I text a lot, okay? I chat a lot on my phone, and I want to be able to access the keyboard.
Your new pop socket.
It's nice, isn't it? I have just swap to the other keyboard. You know, if I push my keyboard right over, this makes it easier to.
It's the Batman.
Reach every.
See everyone? There he is.
Yeah, that's in exactly the right place. Putting it upside down is absolutely fantastic. Could you please move? So, yeah.
Everyone, you see the Batman?
Daryl. Now, how do you get it off? A friend of mine said you push top left corner and slide right for right. So if that's the top left corner. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. So that is your sticky bit.
And they all stay on.
And then you can still attach this to your wireless chargers, your MagSafe chargers, and all of that lot. If you want to take it off for whatever reason to make it slightly less bulky, you can. If you only want to take your wallet over the shop with you, you can do that too. So, and then so I'm just going to have to remember that I slide the other way.
Anyone?
And I've just pulled it off. Well, that's not very fucking sticky then, is it?
There's the Batman. You see him, everyone? That symbol there? That's Batman.
I probably need to give it a little bit more time than that.
Because,
Daryl, shush please.
His name is Batmobile. Batman is really
So you have to be careful putting it back on. I probably need to give it some time to set, but then I'm not going to be removing it that often because I don't have magnetic chargers. So yeah, otherwise that's a bit disturbing if it won't go back on that easily.
No. It's a bit like Batman. He'll never get his ride fixed.
See, now that's not in place.
So,
Let's check it's all in properly.
Mum,
Daryl, shush please.
you just can see the Batmobile.
So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave it for a day or so, you know, to actually really, really stick. But at the moment, it's not looking good, and I'm not happy. But like I said, I'm not likely to take this off a lot.
Alexa,
But will it cope with being... Alexa, cancel. Will it cope with being stuck into my jeans pocket and things like that? So I'm going to stick a couple of cards in it for now because it's supposed to be able to hold about 3 cards. So I'm going to stick my bus pass in it.
And how about that one? The green one.
The green, my green debit card.
All
No,
the way
don't
at the
touch, please.
top.
And I think I'm going to put my co-op card in it.
Yeah. Take the
And
card.
I'm also going to stick a £5 note in it. I like to have a £5 note as an emergency sort of backup. So I'm going to stick these in it.
But that isn't...
And see how these cope with, you know, how it copes with it. And then I'm going to come back to you at some point and let you know how we got on. Hopefully this isn't going to get lost inside. That's my only worry.
My Batman.
Daryl, please be quiet.
That's the Batman.
Daryl. Still got the...
Yeah, it does.
I'm not so sure about sticking that £5 in there.
Me too.
I'm not going to put the fiver in there. I'm just going to put the card and my bus pass in there for now.
But what about another card? That would be great.
I don't like that one strip stick because it doesn't feel very secure, I'll be honest.
Can you see my Batmobile?
It does make holding it and scrolling through it a lot easier.
Yeah. It does. I'm coming out of it. Wow.
And I can reach things a lot easier now. So, yeah.
I'm going to show them.
We'll have to see. I'll have to see how it holds up to use. And I will come back and give you a review in a few days.
First, they can see my Batmobile.
Okay, so say bye. Welcome back. So that was filmed about 5 months ago. Quite a lot's changed since then. The hair's now dark. And it's also a lot tidier. My God, I didn't realise how bad it looked in the first half of that video. I apologise for that. So how am I getting on with it? Well, as you can see, it did end up going around the right way. This phone was a lot heavier than my last large phablet, as I call them, sort of tablet cross phone. And I used to hold my last phone in between my middle and my ring finger, and I had no issues with it. I found this one was a great deal heavier than the last one, and it was actually starting to cause me quite a lot of pain. So I turned it around the right way up, and I now hold it like that. This gives me access to everything down here. You know, so I can access this. One thing I do recommend is, if you don't like the swiping up from the bottom, if it's something you're not into, you can go into Assistive Touch and have a home button on your screen. And I set mine up so a long press puts it, but you can even do it so that pressing it wakes it up. You can do double tap to bring up your open apps. You know, you can set that up, and to do that, just in case you didn't know, go into your settings, accessibility, and then scroll down to where is it? I could never remember this bit. This is the bit that I'm always, it's not guided access, it's not pointer control. Is it touch? Touch. Click Assistive Touch, and then custom actions, single tap is open menu. I've got double tap as none, but it seems to bring up my things when I do that, and long press locks the screen. I've got my opacity at 46%. Now you can change that to make this button more recognisable or to fade away almost completely. I didn't like it at that, and I fiddled with it quite a lot until I discovered that around about 50% is a good one for me. And when it's not in use, it does fade slightly. So yeah, and then a single press will bring it always back to the home screen. That's how I use it, okay? But that's not what this is about. This is about using the pop socket, or the Popwallet, sorry. Now I carry 2 cards in here. As you can see, I've also had my nails done, which makes it a little bit harder to get them out. I've got my bus pass and my debit card in here. That's great if I forget to take my original card wallet out with me, which isn't actually in here, but it's probably in the kitchen, because I keep putting that damn thing and losing it. So that is why my debit card is in here. At least then, if I lose my wallet, I always have a debit card, which is handy for if it's over a certain amount of money for Apple Pay. To remove the pop socket, just the pop socket, not the wallet, you do about a quarter turn, and then it just comes off. Put it back on. Hear that click? That's now locked into place. But that happens a lot. It's very, very sticky, but it's picking up dirt in my, because I carry my phone in my pocket. and it is now getting to the point where it seems to be losing a lot of its stickiness. I haven't removed this from my phone deliberately since I got it set up, but it seems to be that it is losing its stickiness, which I'm not impressed with. It's been 5 months. I put my hand in my pocket the other day and found that the whole thing was sitting at a slant. So that's not good. I'll put that one upside down as well, for fuck's sake. So it just, in general, just seems to be losing its stickiness. It might be because I had to reposition it several times when I first got it. I don't know. I would have imagined that it would last longer than that, and I'm not impressed that it hasn't, to be quite honest. For holding the phone, it works ideal. Long-term use, it's not great. I probably wouldn't get a Popwallet again, to be perfectly honest. It takes up a lot of space. So if you use cradles or like I've got a cradle in my car, thankfully, because of where I've got this positioned, it just sits just in the way. In the car, I have to remove this bit. Otherwise, it's just too damn bulky with it all on. So, yeah. I think I would probably, if I was going to replace this, I would replace it with just a single pop socket and not a Popwallet, because I don't use the Popwallet. I'll be honest, I really don't. I've got a couple of cards in there, but I don't. It's not like I use them daily. And why would you need to with Apple Pay? I've now also got an Apple Watch, so I Apple Pay on that. So really, the only thing that's sitting in here that is useful to me is my bus pass. And with COVID, I haven't rode on the bus for over a year. If you're somebody that wants to carry a couple of different cards, maybe you want to carry your license around with you and a library card or something that you can't store on your phone, but you don't want to carry a wallet or a purse or something like that, then yes, this is probably more ideal for you. I wouldn't get it if you plan to remove it a lot, because I did. When I first got it, I used to take this bit off every night to stand in a charging cradle, which was attached to a radio speaker thing, because it wouldn't sit on the cradle otherwise. And I think the constant taking this off, leaving the back plate on, just doing the system, which is where you slide it to one side and then it will come off, it slowly made that back plate bit move, and I think that's what's weakened the adhesive on the back of it. If you want to remove it a lot, if you want to slide this bit off and leave the back plate in place a lot, I wouldn't bother. On that side of things, I give it 2 stars out of 5. The pop socket part of it, sometimes I do that and it's in the unlocked position, and I did lose this once. I got into town, pulled my phone out of my pocket, and this part was missing, this extendy part, and I was like, where the hell has that gone? And what had happened was, as I'd pulled my phone out of my pocket, I always take my phone out of my pocket, lives in my back pocket when I get in the car, because it sits on a cradle in front of me, and I don't want it in my pocket anyway in case it rings or something stupid like that. And as I'd pulled it out of my pocket to get in the car, this bit had obviously been in that position and had just pinged off, fallen to the floor. I hadn't noticed, put my phone down, and it wasn't until I got out of my car 20 minutes later, fucking pop socket's gone. I was gutted, absolutely gutted. I was livid as well. And I thought, hopefully it'll be where I park my car at home. And it was on the floor when I got back a couple of hours later, and I was able to pick it up and just stick it back on. That's happened a couple of times. That's the only time I actually lost it, but I managed to find it again. But yeah, quite a few times I've felt it or heard it hit the floor in the house because it's caught on the pocket of my jeans. So that loses it a point. that does lose at a point, because that is, to me, not practical, you know. It holds the phone well. Otherwise, you know, I quite often walk up to school just holding it like that. So I do trust the sticky. You know, I've got no issues with that side of things, but the slightest little bit of pressure exerted and it pops off. So the sticky is not grand. The sticky side of things gets 2 stars for me. The wallet, I can see how you would find that useful. The fact that you can remove the wallet is great, but it does cause the fixing plate to move. But again, that's due to the sticky. So the wallet itself, 4 stars. I'm doing it in 3 sections. You've got your pop socket, the wallet, and the fixing plate underneath. And I'm not going to take this off because it'll probably fucking move again. So the fixing plate gets, actually, do you know what, 1 star, because it is crap. It is crap. The wallet itself, 4 stars. 4 stars. It's a good wallet. It's a bit awkward to get out of if you, like me, you have long nails, and I would imagine that, you know, a lot of women would want to use this. I go like that on, sideways on, to get hold of the 2 cards that I have in there. Yeah. The other thing as well is it prevents me mag charging it. I have to remove the wallet section and just leave the fixing plate on to mag charge it. If I had a mag charger, I don't, but you know, so yeah, this has to come off if I want to use a magnetic charger. The pop socket part itself is great. I have no issues with that. It's just the ease of which this comes off, which when I'm in a hurry is great, you know, because like I say, my car cradle, I have to remove this because the 3 of them together, the phone, the wallet and the pop socket, it's too wide and it won't fit. So when I move the pop socket, the wallet and the phone do fit together. So it's 6 and 2 3s really. On one hand, it's great that it comes off so easily, but then on the other hand, it's not, because it comes off too easily. So pop socket gets 4 stars. I hope you found that useful. I gabbled a little bit there. Sorry about that. If you have any comments, questions, suggestions or feedback, if there's anything you want to know about the Pop Wallet, Pop Socket, because I've had Pop Sockets on their own. I've got one on my Kindle that actually matches this. It's a Daisy one on my Kindle, and that's just a singular Pop Socket. I had Pop Sockets on my previous 2 phones and love them. So if money was no object for me, I would probably ditch the wallet and just get another Pop Socket. But it's kind of, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And it's not broke, not quite. So if there's anything you want to know, drop me a comment down below, and if I can answer your questions, I will. Ignore I've just realised I've left my progress bar up. That's for projects that I'm doing at the moment. Damn it, Daisy. Daisies. Yeah, so if I can help you with anything, please do drop me a message and I will see what I can do. Please feel free to give this video a thumbs up. I would really, really appreciate it. If you click the watermark in the corner, you will be subscribed. And if you hit the bell that appears down below, you'll be notified when I upload new content. Thank you so much for joining me today. I really appreciate it. And I'll see you next time. Take it easy, guys. Bye.